right into Cincinnati. Flash flood and flood warnings in effect also into upstate New York as well. We'll keep you up to date on this. Chris?
We've seen an unbelievable number of tornadoes lately, but now is the time to start getting ready for hurricane season. NOAA is taking Hurricane Hunter plane around the country to help raise awareness this week, and our hurricane expert is on board. Dr. Knabb has more now from Falmouth, Massachusetts.
Good evening, Chris. Here I'm on the southern shores of Cape Cod, Massachusetts, across from Martha's Vineyard. Day one of the Hurricane Awareness Tour with NOAA. I'll be following them all week long. Why is this awareness tour so important? We're highlighting the vulnerabilities of all the East Coast areas this week, including here on Cape Cod. 20 years ago, the house you see here was inundated by 6 feet of storm surge. Looks beautiful right now, and if you were to stand on that porch and look out toward the ocean today, it would look a little bit like it is today. Very nice dry yard, but 20 years ago, Hurricane Bob produced 6 feet of storm surge that came up on the porch like this, and this is why we have to get the word out to people that they are very, very vulnerable, not just in this particular location. We were farther east a little earlier today, and we saw another collection of homes that are just inland from the immediate coastline that are very, very vulnerable to storm surge. Has some inundation during Bob, but it could be a lot worse. And that is why one of the emergency managers that we talked to today is very concerned. Here's what he had to say.
We hope that the folks in this area heed the recommendations of emergency managers, of the fire chief, of the police chiefs that have experienced this, and leave early, very early, because our access roads haven't changed. Take advantage of the message from the Weather Service and the Weather Channel and head out early.
Heading out early, very, very important. Emergency managers at the local and state level here in Massachusetts today were at the site of the Hurricane Hunter aircraft. School children, hundreds of school children, toured the plane, as did people from the general public in the Cape Cod region. A wonderful way to have fun, learn about hurricanes and flying into them, and become prepared, aware that you need to get a hurricane plan in place now before a hurricane is on your doorstep, whether it's here in Massachusetts or on any of the other 4 stops along the awareness tour the rest of this week, as we go to Maryland tomorrow, then North Carolina, Savannah, and Fort Lauderdale. Chris, back to you.
Thank you, Dr. Knabb, reporting from Falmouth, Massachusetts. And Dr. Knabb will be joining us every day this week from along the East Coast with the information you need to know to keep you prepared and ready. Don't miss it. And talking about the tropics here, let's take a look at some of the outlooks for the 2011 Atlantic tropical season here. And both Colorado State University and WSI really going about average. We're talking about the period between the 1995 and last year. So pretty much right on there, Kim, with hurricanes, major hurricanes, right around 4 to 5 expected. Now, seasonal outlooks, keep in mind, cannot predict if or where landfall occurs, and that's huge.
It is huge, and remember too that it only takes one, so always be prepared no matter what the numbers are. All right, the danger zone, well, the danger is not over. We're tracking another round of very active weather that could put already flooded cities back underwater. And it's being called the Katrina of tornado outbreaks. Find out how people are recovering right now, plus tonight's top 5 videos when Weather Center Live returns.
With the Lennox home comfort system, everything works together so efficiently it can save you up to half off your heating and cooling bill.